And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the start of the 13th annual fiesta here in San Miguel. It's a Tapas Festival today, and we're going to hopefully visit up to 14 bars and sample the local cuisine. You can see there the band are on the way up the street there at the moment. We have all these little queens here that will take part in the parade as well. And there is a senior queen and a junior queen as well. So fair play to San Miguel for putting on this little fiesta for us here today. As I said, it's the 13th anniversary of it. And believe it or not, they even have a practice one in May of each year as well in order to get ready for this main one here in September. It's Sunday the 17th of September, and you can even hear the guns saluting in the background there as well, which took us all by surprise earlier on. They're nearly running for cover there at one stage. But anywho, what we're going to do now is we're going to head off and have a few beers, a few tapas, hope you learn a little bit more about the tapas here and the type of food in San Miguel, which is pretty much one of your typical Spanish type towns. So the other band have went down that way, and apparently that's the way you go if you want to follow the band, and then the band goes from bar to bar the whole way around all these 14 bars. But I think Melissa, who has been here before, has other ideas for the rest of us. And here's Melissa, acting like the Pied Piper, bringing us on a different route. But I'm sure at this stage, the end result will be the same anyway. So we've come into our first bar, and you see the name of it outside there, and then as you come in the door there's a lady sitting down and she takes the $3.50 off you. You come in with your ticket and then you select your tapas and the beer or refreshment that you want as well. It's not all about beer, of course. You're more than welcome to have a refreshment when you come into these places as well. So for your $3.50 you get your tapas and your beer, and I've gone for a tapas called pelotas, which comes with a kind of like a meatball in an oily sauce, a piece of bread, and this fine big lump of lemon here. Abina's gone for the same, and Kat has gone for
Mijas.
Mijas.
Mijas. It's
okay. And of course,
meat with breadcrumbs, apparently.
Kat, being as healthy as she is, decided to get a couple of grapes thrown in there as well to make sure she gets her part of her 5 a day.
I'll put them in the bin in a minute.
Melissa's gone for Mijas as well, is it?
Yep.
And Darren has gone for the same as myself, without the bread. And Kim has gone for something called pincho, which looks like it's kind of like kebab style meat.
Now you know how the rest of us feel, same as you.
So if I haven't told you already, Melissa here is on charge of my dietary requirements for the day, because I haven't a clue what I'm eating. She knows what I like and what I don't like, so she's on charge of what I eat today. As long as there are no fish legs or anything like that in my food, I'd be happy enough to keep going and trust her better judgment.
No food with me.
Well, how lucky were we to get here before the main parade arrived? I don't know if they're on their second pub at this stage or not. Well, we got here before them anyway.
¿Cómo quiere que tenga pelo de moño, pelo de moño? ¿Cómo quiere que tenga pelo de moño? ¡Pelo de coño! ¿Cómo quiere que tenga pelo de moño, pelo de moño? Si le pegas tirones.
Well, that's our first one finished at Minerva here. The band are going that way. We're going where the band came from. No doubt we'll meet up with them again at some other stage. But anywho, 1 down, 13 to go. And we've come to our second one, Taberna La Bego. Same process, pay your money and get your voucher. So as I said to you already, Melissa's on charge of my dietary intake for the day. She came out with this. I asked her what it was. Apparently it's a hot dog. Okay, we're on the move again. Darren and Melissa showing us the way. Don't know where we're going to end up. We have Abina and Kat and Dave and Kim right behind us as well. On another note, as I said to you, there were 14 of these bars taking part in this Tapas Root Festival today as well. Now, each bar is €3.50 per person. So if you're going with a couple and you wanted to go to all 14 bars, you're going to spend €98. Not bad for a good day's entertainment, maybe about 3 or 4 hours. However, it's about 5.5 beers each, because each of the bottles are 20 cubic litres. So it takes 4 of those to make 1 litre of beer. Can I manage it? I'm definitely not going to do that today. However, we've 2 gone. Probably do another 3 or 4. So this is the third one we're making our way to, Orbita Cafeteria. Same format, different bar. Present your money at the door to the lady collecting the money at the door, or whoever's collecting the money at the door. Get your ticket and then present it in behind the bar. And as you come in the door on the left-hand side, you can see the amount of tapas that are being prepared there. These guys are obviously expecting a very busy day, but look at the amount of food that's there, guys. And you have a choice of easily between 9 or 10 different types of tapas there. Now, I can't wait to see what Melissa suggests that I have in this one. She's done okay so far though. The queues are getting bigger as we go along. I don't know whether we're going the right way or the wrong way, but we'll get fed and we'll get watered. So as you can see, it's very busy in this pub here as well. People skipping the queue, but probably didn't know they were skipping the queue in the first place. So what we've done is we've decided to leave the food out of the equation here and just go for the bottles of beer instead. Now, in this bar, they're offering 4 bottles of beer for €4. Not bad. So after a small respite of being out of the intense heat, about 32, 33 degrees at the moment, we're making our way from the Tapas restaurant. Tapas by choice, by the way. Haven't a clue where we're going, but it's up a bloody hill. So is this one called Cafeteria Jota Jota? And it's right beside the square where the church is. A lovely square actually. We've had coffee here with my mother before on a couple of other occasions. And you see there's a lovely kiddies playground over there as well. And a couple of little kind of like eagle type sculptures there right in the centre of it as well. And the bandstand. Nothing here today though. Maybe it will be at some stage later on. I've also been in that church as well, lighting a few candles for bereaved loved ones who have passed. Yeah, beautiful area. And thankfully the sun has gone in now for a while as well, which will give us a bit of respite from that heat that we were talking about earlier on. And finally, this area here is where the music is going to be played on that stage tonight. And it's known locally as La Conch. La Conch just basically means the shell. So I'm presuming from sort of an angle there, it resembles a shell of some sort. We have just finished our 4th bar for the tapas run, and you can hear the band coming up behind us again there. We seem to be one step ahead all the time. It's pretty much the same from here all in. So what we'll do is we'll say goodbye to you now. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Until the next time, see you out and about.